2 big ones. That would be a beautiful delivery if we had 6 there, or not everything else. Those 2 would be a little bit over the limit, but I think it would be fine. I think 4. Hey, Taco! Good to see you there. I wasn't aware that you were lurking. You miss little trouble with micro shunter, but not much. Also, make sure this is on switch. I always forget to switch that back to switch. We fried him a couple times, so yeah, he's not best at best conditions, but he's good. I could use the 2. That was a better choice, but again, we don't get much opportunity for shunting, so... Okay, we are getting to 70. To be honest, it's still fine, but very soon I shouldn't let it pass 70 at this point, because it's gonna be right in a few. So once we hit 71 or 2, maybe we cut the throttle. Because we're gonna have to brake very soon. Ish. Yep. Again, momentum is gonna keep it going, but corners are gonna make it lose some speed here, so I could let it 72 easily, but that's fine. So no more throttle, that's it. Last throttle we're gonna see is once we, either if I brake too much, or once we enter the harbor, I need to back up to C2. Look out, you're going to find... Nah, this part... I know the speed of this part. Like this is the piece I went way too many times through. Lately, I'm trying to avoiding it. If probably people notice. Like, I'm taking everything else beside this route. If this route makes more sense, we're gonna go this route, but... usually, I'm gonna go other ones. Because I know this one best. These few rounds, I probably went in a long-ass time. Okay, here is the turn. It's 6 to 70, we are there, but there is a 4 right after this. So I'm gonna start braking, plus it's downhill, so it's gonna take a little bit longer. Well, it's not. I'm not gonna brake fast. Because it's still a bit until 40. Have you ever heard of MMA? The fighting? I watched it, I don't know, 6 years ago. So yeah, 40 is right there. So we have time, but I'm gonna speed it up a bit. Not MMA, I don't know what it is then. I mean, I kinda answer you that when I mention MMA. Still some downhill. Medieval MMA? No, I never heard of that. That sounds crazy enough. Where did you find that? 7 flat. So again, I could do this, and then I would have enough time to accelerate a bit. Right, if we don't approach 4 fast enough. I could done this a little bit early too. I put it full throttle, who cares? You don't fight with the boxers, you fight with knights. Obvious. I saw it on TikTok, Google it. Looks hella fun and cool. That's nice. Sorry, I need to pay attention because we are speeding up a bit. If I see 5, I need to cut it. So yeah, for that small boost of... I don't think this is bringing enough time for me to stress about it. It's easier just keep it under 40 and you're good. There is like 3-4 40s along the track. So much easier not to care about that. I mean, it's still decent. You're gonna get a minute or 2. Probably more. 6 going down to 4. So... again, if I counted where the yeah, it's not worth, because I would not need to press this to know where when we are allowed to go above 50. And if this happens before the 4, I could push it a little bit. But my brake for 4 is basically there, so not much point to it, right? I even entered too fast here. My big cat is sleeping on a mouse? What should I do? I don't know. Looks mean, but it's just teddy bear. Yeah, cats tend to do that. Yeah, we lose too much speed. I'm gonna let it accelerate a bit. It's still small downhill. Do you have other mouse? Detach that one, I'll get another one. So yeah, again, we could accelerate here again. I'm not gonna bother with it. We're just gonna keep it under 40. But yeah, we could easily accelerate for a couple pieces here, but it's too much effort. What you learned last week, buddy? Oh, you're still gaining. It's a decent downhill, I guess. Not that decent. I learned how steam trains work, and they're very good. Yeah, they're nice. I might go back to that at some point. We'll see. I did like them. I enjoyed working with them. I can't say I fully understood them, but I did manage a couple of good jobs. With the small one, I think the longest I did was from here to machine and factory, from harbor to machine and factory, with quite decent load. Nothing crazy, but decent. And with the big one, I went from harbor to military base with the, I think, quite decent load. But not after the... It's supposed to be a little bit easier and more efficient on the water, I think, after the update, but I'm not sure. I think they did some changes, so I don't know how it's now at all. Oh, use it in sandbox? Nice, smart move. And use one in normal game mode. So, what I learned, again, before this update, was the management of heat is the most important thing. Because you're gonna run out of the water extremely fast if you don't do that. So, overall, the length of the journey is much more limited compared to these guys. And you don't have a gauge to tell you specifically, you know, where you are with that. But again, that's all before the B99. Okay, we're gonna brake a bit. Not much. So after second or exit C switch, we're gonna press the button. Wait enough to get that all set up. Park the bad one, C, and then go drive to the G something. 1. G1S is probably gonna be full. That's true, my train have gone kaboom 2 times before I forgot to watch out for... Yeah, that's why both my trains got kaboom. Both small one and big one. Big one got, I think, when I went back from the orange one, the... Oh my god, that scared the hell out of me, actually, smoke. You're talking about booming the trains, right? I forgot one thing. So, I think I had to pay, I think, a quarter of the mil or something around there. When I went from machine and factory, from the orange one, back here to harbor, I made it. We ran out of water basically as we were getting there. And when I parked the job, I managed to park it, it was there. So this is the switch. We're gonna let it a little bit, because there is a couple meters of difference. If I'm precise, I tend not to be. So see, this here would be mistake. I always leave it. If I need to pass through the E, you always should have it defaulted thing. Okay, we already can brake a bit. Full brake. Okay, now we go here, press this. I know, but I forgot to press your button. Release. So now we have to do this without this, unfortunately. I think it could count back, but then it doesn't matter. I would have to know when that hits the sign, the beginning of sign, so it's too much effort. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get it to like maybe 20, 15, and then I'm just gonna go and sit on here, or something like that. Also, I need to check if it's empty, so... Okay, I'm gonna go and check it now. That's one thing I forgot. So I have to know, do we need to brake? This should be, it's empty. Setup good, I saw it. Okay. So all I need to do is roughly sit on this one and wait when we approach the sign, I go brake. It's not long one, it shouldn't have much trouble. Let's make sure. C to I. I tends to be empty, S2 tends to have something. Often I also can have something, but more than... So this one probably is gonna have something on. Which is a problem, because I'm going straight to it, and I'm not backing up. So we might need to back up. Snow map and desert map would be cool. Yeah, that would make a lot of difference. A lot of difference. Or maybe the map that has the multiple temperatures on it to be big enough, right? Because one thing I would love in this game is a huge map. Let me drive like 3 hours one job. Which would probably not be smartest thing, but... Because not many people want to spend 3 hours at, you know, or have enough time to spend 3 hours on something like that. But I would love that. My stream would have to be longer, but... I would love that. Okay, sign is roughly there. So I don't need to be super precise, as you can see, this can store like 15, we have 7. So yeah, we can already brake. I should release the brakes, but that's okay. It's not much left. Okay. Now to set up everything for the rest. I'm looking at this when it hits bottom. I'm gonna just give it 1 because it's gonna be fast enough. Maybe the job could say longer. No, you're gonna get location, so you're gonna know how long it is. But what I would like a long one, and maybe you can tell by the map or experience, like you're gonna pass through like cold area. It doesn't have to be both sand and... Wait, we are going... my map is on other place. It's 1, right? Wait, it's empty? Wow. That's new experience. This should all be set up. Like, I don't need to switch anything. Besides checking the speed. But I'm gonna be greedy and do this. Just to see my time. Yeah. That's basically 5 minutes. Well, we kind of spent 10 minutes on effing up with a small shunter. That's why we lose time. That's why we didn't get bonus here. Because that harbor. I mean, I try to do too much. But mass map could be super nice with the new trains. To be honest, I would... Yeah, more cargo is always good. I wouldn't care if they just have this trains on a huge map. And then over time they add more trains. I would be more than happy with that. Just like enormous map. They let them do the world map, I would be even happier. Right? I don't know. Fake bridge there, Alaska, Russia, right? In the corner. Sorry, Alaska, USA. So you have like the whole world connected there, through there. I would love it. I would enjoy that. Oof. But yeah, more trains is great. Just I would take map first and then, as the time progresses, trains. But if they can do like something that ETS, ATS planning, the plan was, I don't think that's gonna go ever live, but to assemble everything, I would love that. Obviously scale it down so you can actually do something. I mean, maybe not even scale it down. I wouldn't mind that. I mean, obviously they have to scale it somewhat down, but like what if you can make breaks during your jobs? Like we go, I don't know, from Spain to Poland in one stream. Oh, wait, breaks. From Spain to Poland in one stream and then cut it there after, I don't know, 3-4 hours of driving. And next stream we continue wherever we are going. Like to make it more closer to realistic stuff. Like you take long journey, but you have option to, you know, exit the game in mid of it. Yeah, I'm not rushing. We lost on the time anyway. I mean, to be honest, now they added the direct route to here. All the way around is not that smart. I'm gonna move it out just in case something spawns here. It probably won't, but just in case. Oh, I thought there was something wrong. But yeah, huge world map. Oof, I would love that. I think also people tend to bond more with the world map, where you have option to, you know, pass through your country, wherever you are. Doesn't matter. I think that's a huge thing. I think it would be immensely hard to do. And expensive, so I don't think that's gonna ever happen. But, you never know. But yeah. Let's give this one a go. Did I lock it? No, I didn't. So we have to run back if I didn't do that. Okay. Not great time, but who cares? I mean, we can make it. If that steel mill one wasn't on the A tracks, we would make it here in time, 100%. Holy crap. So this is the biggest... What did you see? A nice one. So ignore all unloading one, because I don't care about those. It's too much effort. Loading ones are questionable too. They are like bonus if I don't have enough for where I want to go. So those go there. Okay. So this is not going to be happening. We might assemble it. I will see. Probably not. But yeah, we're just going to see what options are, because I'm bad at waiting. Can I just move these a bit here so I can... Steel mill. First time I saw it, I thought these were some really cool, you know, containers and stuff, and then you read it's scrap. That's rust on a paint. So it's not that cool. Actually, not crazy amount of jobs overall. I mean, decent, but nothing crazy. So I'm taking these that tend to have a couple more than one. Put them first. City West. And we have one of these. That's actually a good loading one. So this might be worth. Right? This is a good one. Then we have farm. I think these two are same. And then we have this. Maybe DLC in the future. I think they're gonna do DLC. I heard they're working on a map. That's what I heard. I like to drive from Norway to Finland. Yeah. Like, doesn't matter. All the way to Russia, EU. Yeah. I would love it. I have to say I would love it. I would enjoy that so much. I'm not saying that's not gonna come at some point, maybe some other game in the future, maybe even this one, but I would say it's probably way too much to ask. Anyway, let's see what our options are. So we either go to goods and factory, which we just came, so probably no. We have decent one for steel mill, but that would probably return us back here. Food and factory is also nice. Very nice money. Then we have very nice, that can potentially be even nicer, machine and factory. This one, I'm so sad it's not bigger one, because I would go there 100%. Because coal mines is the ones you tend to not go. But there is this. Iron ore mine west. I was hoping it's east when I saw it first, but it's west. Why east? Because I could sneak probably military there. And then we have sawmill and farm. Farm is a beautiful job. Look at that. It's a rare. I mean, nitrate is not that rare, but this big nitrate is rare. So that could lead us to maybe this. Connection of those two. You know, we climb, go to farm, and then continue up. That's a neat option. Two very nice jobs. One, I also love long jobs because they tend to be on empty one. You don't have to back up to it. I hope for maybe multiplayer or world map will be added to the Derail Valley one day. I hope. I think if they do world map and stuff like that, it's gonna be called Derail 2. I don't think that's gonna be in this one. Multiplayer. The thing is, there is a mod, but from what I heard, it's really bad. I mean, it's probably playable, but not great. For multiplayer. But yeah, B99 was... Wow, what an update. Again, I would stop playing this probably 3 months ago or something. Unload classify, that's... Look at the money. Look at this. Oh my god, this is crazy. You want money? Take this job. I mean, you have to have all the license. You earn yourself all the money. But you get yourself probably 50% on this, right? You get yourself 70 almost? 170k almost? For what? Just moving the stuff from one place to another one? Ooh, now they start appearing more often. But we can't take this because we don't want to go military base. But look at the money on these. Again, not the biggest issue for us. But still. This. Oh my god, this. Ooh, only 24. Oh no, 24 minutes to load it. That might be a partially our job. It's a stupid thing to take. But that might be a part of what we're gonna do next time. In 2 days, don't worry much about it. It's gonna come fast. Tomorrow we do Persona 5, we grab a bunch of different stuff. But if I grab this, in between I put the choppers and then I grab this, And then we'd go from here, leave, back up, leave, leave that. Only problem could be, well, 76 minutes. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. There is not much more time, and it's a working day. I can't really stay longer. Plus, I know much of you don't care about it, but I saw when I started, Emily the Baker went live with court feed or something, so I kind of want to see what happened there. I'm joking. I'm not stopping because of that. That's going to be probably later with the dinner. I'm going to watch that. Again, if you don't want to call me, talk. What did you just wrote? Hey, KustJidding. Just kidding. That's me. If you don't want to call me, talk, you can just say Emil. That's my name. And Taco. Not wrong. I have no clue what you're saying, buddy. If you don't want to call me, talk, you can just say Taco. I guess you want to write Taco instead of Emily. I just mentioned Emily. Probably that's why you wrote it. Okay, buddy. Yeah, sure. Whatever. I don't know what you meant. But yeah, I'm assuming that we're gonna take that. This is not bad option either, but it's extremely slow to get there. And if I want to make this plus the choppers, we might do that. So we're gonna call it here. We have our task. We assemble. Wow. We brain work. We pimped up the D2. One thing I need to do before this, and that's very important for me to remember, I need to go get my 4 that is parked all the way back there, back to refuel, just to make sure it's filled. And then we're gonna summon cancel him. We're gonna I forgot what it's called. Take him out. And then summon the small shunting one to fix it, repair it, and then we're gonna use the small shunting one to do the military job, and then we're gonna assemble everything. That's the plan. Well, I'm probably gonna check where these two are position-wise, and then we're gonna decide how we're gonna assemble it. But I do like my job. 3 locations, driving again choppers for kind of wasting a lot of money for not huge benefit in this case, but it's only second time we got option to drive choppers, so why not? But yeah, that's it. Tomorrow back at Persona 5. No clue what we are doing in that game. It's quite confusing. Oh yeah, tomorrow is going to be exam. Oh, that's going to be terrible. And then back Thursday with this job, and potentially, if we grab enough time, maybe assemble or take another job, depending what well, to be honest, we might do 2 jobs next Thursday, because once we get to the iron mine, you're not gonna get many jobs. You're gonna get like 1 or 2 jobs that you can pull, so it's not gonna be a lot. Issue with that, I forgot, is the 6 is gonna lose most of its fuel getting up there, so it's gonna be a little bit troublesome going anywhere far. But we'll see how we're gonna deal with that. Anyway, that's it. Thank you all for joining. Have great days, evenings, whatever is there. And see you whenever you have time. I'm here every single day, same time. That's all. Bye.